Hey YouTubers, this is the Roaming Prepper. Recently I put together a video about how to research where you're going and what places you have to pass through and your ultimate destination when you're traveling, and how that can help you be prepared while you're on the road. Again, being a roaming prepper, I have to account for cases where I just won't be near a bug out bag, at least not what I want in my bug out bag. I have to accommodate for my travel. Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to look through some videos that were available in the public forum where people made mistakes. We're going to look at the mistakes, we're going to kind of look at the background situation and see if we can learn what you can or what you should not do if you happen to get caught in some kind of civil unrest, an insurrection, a riot, or some other misfortune, or just a general panic. So in any case, that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope you enjoy and I hope you find it informative. I'll be right back. So this one here is a situation where folks were in a restaurant. There was a protest going on. This could easily happen to any family or business person. So let's stop the audio here and just walk through it. Notice they're right on the patio. This whole scenario walked up to them and they saw it coming, didn't do anything, didn't pick up their stuff. That's just asking for trouble. That's the opposite of being a gray man. The gray man concept basically says disappear, blend in. I don't need to see this knucklehead. But again, let's go back to that. Watch. So, well, this guy's already seated. But look, there's a protest right there. They're acting like nothing's going on. Probably a bad call. I probably would have taken my stuff and left. You just don't want to be part of it. Also, they look very touristy, right? So, of course, knuckleheads will go immediately to that table. Now, again, not being political one side or the other, if it had been someone else rioting and they didn't like the table, they would have done the same thing. Again, being aware is important. So these folks were driving. I don't know what happened, but they wound up wrecking. So here's another vehicle. They went the wrong way because they were unaware. And they just, look at that. They just started attacking each other. I'm not sure what prompted this. This guy just ran off, right? He said, to hell with all of you, and through the red light and everything. Now notice something here, though, which I find interesting. Okay, he's going through the red light. There's a bunch of cars there waiting for the red light. See him? Nobody's screwing with these guys, so obviously he went the wrong way. It's best, if you know there's going to be a protest, vacate, or be ready to vacate. These folks unfortunately went through the wrong way. He crashed his vehicle. I don't know if he was running his mouth. Protesters got pissed off. They start fighting. Again, you want to be transparent. You want to be in the background, like this guy over here. Look at this dude. He's not protesting. He's just chilling. Nobody notices this dude. Also, notice your color palette here, right? There's dark clothes, dark jeans. I mean, obviously the mask and the helmet kind of stand out a bit. If something happens, you probably want to have a change of clothes in your luggage that you can become that guy back here. This was in Dallas. This store owner got agitated. First and foremost, he's outside of a protected area. So even if you were trying to defend something, you can get approached from multiple sides.
Notice he's got people coming in at him from different directions. Again, notice the color palette. Dark outfit, dark outfit, dark outfit. Blue shirt and blazing khaki white looking pants. Like he looks different than everybody here, and he's going to stand out. Also notice what he's doing. I have no idea what that was, but there he goes. Okay, running like that is absolutely going to get everyone's attention, especially if you're running with a machete or a stick or whatever the hell he had. Unfortunately, because he was by himself and he left a protected position, he was overrun, and he took a pretty horrific beating. I won't show you the end of that video. This one was on RT, and just to give due credit, the other one was from the Oregonian newspaper and Inside Edition. So look at these and just pay attention to stuff. It's very easy to get fixated on this beating, but let's look in the background here. Again, look at the clothing color palette. Dark clothing, dark clothing. This guy over here, or lady, and there's a dude way back here. You can barely see him. He looks like a ninja. That's who you want to be. Now this one's interesting because this is one of those cases where someone made a decision they could not be gray. So when you can't be gray, you have to be bold, and you have to be such that everyone else runs away from you. Watch this guy. So these guys were able to access weapons. Now they say it's an AR-15. If it was in a police vehicle, it was probably a fully functional M4, which is a select fire weapon that can do semi-automatic, fully automatic, or burst fire depending on the model. But this guy obviously should not have this weapon. He's got it. Mr. I want to be Call of Duty. And okay. Now this guy breaks in, confiscates the weapon. Now a few things to note here. Watch, everyone bailed. You noticed this went from a very closed little circle, and all of a sudden, look at him, he puts his hand up. He did not give the rifleman a chance to react. Basically, the two options were give me the rifle or I'm going to put a hole in your chest. Obviously, this is the opposite end of the spectrum to the beating that poor store owner took. Notice his color palette. Dark top, black pack, khaki pants. He looks like them. But again, see that crowd? There must have been 20 people in vicinity of that kid with all of a sudden. And watch the kids in the background. See, these guys are all running away, except the one taking the video. And that's the end of that. So, a few lessons on what you should or should not do. Again, folks, plan your trips accordingly. Be smart. Don't make the mistake of winding up being this guy or this couple because you were not paying attention.
Hey YouTubers, a couple of good examples we just saw of what to do and what not to do. Again, that last video, the guy who confiscated the weapons from the looters was actually a former Marine who was running security for a local news crew. He saw what was going down and realized that those weapons were a danger to the public and also to his clients, and he was in a position to take action. Obviously, you have to read the room. Don't try to be a hero and do something that could put your life at risk unless you have no choice. But if you do, I guess just, cross your fingers and do it boldly and make sure that you convey that strength in an emergency, or even the confidence. It could be as simple as somebody having a heart attack or some kind of medical emergency. You do what you can with confidence, and that's all anyone can ask for. In any case, thank you for watching. If you would like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Again, we're trying to kick this thing off, and Any help I could get is great. In the meantime, if you're traveling, Godspeed. And to all of you, pay attention, be ready, and be safe. Take care.